Hey guys, so this is my first blog, and my name is Justin. If there's anybody out there who's not a professor, doesn't know me, or whatever, glad you're watching this. And so what I want to kind of do is just introduce what I'm doing and why I'm doing it this semester. Obviously, we've been challenged with a semester-long project of actually reducing our environmental impact. And we've kind of been given our choice about how to do this, but all through the, I could say, limitations of items or things in our lives that maybe are harmful to the environment or use a lot of the environment's resources or whatnot. And so what I've decided that I want to do is actually look at reducing my carbon footprint through the reduction of the use of my car. And so as I kind of threw this around, I know that there's a lot of CO2 that's emitted by vehicle exhaust systems, and so I just kind of think about how I could go about doing this to where it would kind of be a pain in the butt a little bit for the semester, but also using options that are maybe already available to me that I just don't use. And so what I want to do is, what I've been doing, I should say, is actually reducing the use of my car through not using it to drive to campus. And so every day, obviously, I go to campus for school, and my apartment, I live at the Cottages. That's off of Lindbergh, out kind of towards McCormick, or 231, if you don't know where McCormick is. But it's about, I think I looked up on Google Maps, it's 2.7 miles away. It's just about 3 miles away from where I drive in normally. I drive an old 1994 Chrysler LeBaron convertible. It's a little two-door, but it's not a four-cylinder. It's still a V6, so it doesn't get the best on gas mileage. I didn't really care back then about the gas mileage too much, and it claims I'm supposed to get 21 combined, and that's about what I get on a normal basis. But if I look at just what I'm getting from driving back and forth from here to campus, it's a lot of times closer to 16, which is pretty low. And so obviously that's quite a bit of fuel consumption. As I look through how many times I go to campus back and forth, at one way, we're just looking at one way, it's about 28 times per week. And it sounds like a lot, and it is a lot. And the reason for that is some of my classes are kind of spaced apart, and maybe before I would just kind of stay on campus, but I actually have a dog now. She's back here sleeping, but I have this dog, and so now I have to have this responsibility of always coming back home and taking care of her, letting her out, giving her some attention. So there's a lot of travel back and forth, 28 times, like I said. So that total. It's going to be about 75. Just because it's not quite 3 miles, it's about 75 miles per week of driving back and forth to campus. And when you throw this into a carbon footprint calculator, it's about 35 tons of CO2 per year if I did this every week, which obviously I'm not here in the summer, but rolling with that same idea. And so that's 35 tons of CO2 per year that I can reduce. And so my neighborhood, my community here at the Cottages, all our little houses, they actually offer 2 shuttles that run during the day, and they go to the exact same spots I drive my car to, right across from physics there in that northwestern garage. And I just don't take them just because it's more convenient to step outside the door and jump in the car and drive over to campus. It doesn't take as long. I don't have to stand around waiting. When it's cold, I can just get there. I don't have to wait at the bus stop. So for all these reasons, it's just a lot of times easier for me to do that, and so that's what I've done in the past. But that's what I want to change this semester. So think that's, as far as the technical information, yeah, that's all I really wanted to push to this video. Just kind of wanted to give you all an idea of what my project is. That way you have a nice introduction to what I'm doing and why. There's only been a couple of problems so far. Obviously, like I said, I have to travel a lot because of the dog. That kind of is already pre-existing. But now that I've done the shuttle thing for the last week, one of the hardest things is just that I'm always having to wait on the shuttle. And if I just miss it, it can sometimes be up to half an hour before I get the next one. Sometimes it's only 15 minutes. It's supposed to be only 15 minutes, but sometimes, the bus driver has to take a lunch break or whatever. So kind of realizing those times. Oh, and also, my community even offers a app that I can use on my iPhone, and this app will actually show me where the buses are at. So have that too. It's pretty cool. So that when it is really, really cold out like it has been recently, I can try to kind of stay inside. So it's one of the resources that I found out about and I'm using now. So with that, I will see you guys in a couple weeks. Thanks for watching my video, my little blog.